If you've had challenges with your niche research and tracking the data, then I've created a free tool that you can simply download from my website. Now, this free tool will allow you to get those keywords and use the software like Publisher Rocket and KD Spy, but know the rules that you need to apply when you're doing your niche research. Some of you might have those tools but really don't know how to apply them correctly. So in this video, we're actually going to use an example. I'm going to go through the tracker and show you exactly what you need to do. Now, if you haven't been to my channel before, welcome. My name is Romney. I'm the founder of Global Self-Publishing, and that website really provides a wealth of information of how to publish books and also additional tools. Now, to simply download this resource, you just need to go to my website, globalselfpublishing.com/resources. Just scroll down the page and you'll see an icon there that has the niche resource tracker. And you just need to click on download, and that will simply give you the tracker for free. Also remember that if you happen to use my link, because I'm an affiliate for both KD Spy and Publisher Rocket, I've been using both those software platforms now for about 4 years. You just need to click on the link and you'll also get a free course depending on which one you purchase. KD Spy, you'll get a $99 niche research course, and with Publisher Rocket, you get my $199 Publisher Accelerator course. Anyway, let's get into this video where I show you an example of how to use this tracker correctly, and it might actually give you a few more probably ideas about the correct way to conduct niche research and using those tools to do it properly and to eliminate those that data that you don't need and that you need to be able to use for your publishing of your books. So let's get into things right now. So the other day, I just happened to be on BookBolt and I was just doing a little bit of niche research, and I came across a niche that I thought I might explore further. So if you don't have BookBolt, then this is the platform that I'm just going to use now. So what I'd do is go to cloud. I'm going to go down to about 157. That's fine. Price, let's go all the way down to say $12. I'm going to change the category to planner, and I'm going to do a search of the top 100. So this is what I was doing the other day. And when I came up with that, I saw this. It's like a death planner. And you can see if we looked at the tracking of it, if we go to here, you can actually see that the book is ranked at around about 2,976. So it's doing extremely well. So I thought, let's have a look at Death Planner as a book that you could potentially look at for Amazon. So when we're doing our tracker, I'm going to bring it right here. So we've got the KD Spy data, which we're going to be bringing up, but we've also got our Publisher Rocket data. And I've created the rules here. So average sales rank, we're looking under 150. The region, preferably USA. Ideally 5 books or more with under 150 reviews, and all this will make sense soon when I show you this. The average monthly earnings for Publisher Rocket, we want greater than $1,000 per month. Estimated Amazon searches, higher the better, and competitive score, we're aiming for 50 or under. Again, I'll show you this in a moment. And then you've got the green, yellow, and red, which once we've done our keyword research, we can then add those color codings there. So let's go back to this. We're going to do Death Planner, and we'll go enter. Then what we're going to be doing initially is using KD Spy, and we're going to find out whether it meets some of our requirements. So this book here is ranked at 11,205, 8,385. So there's some books that are doing particularly well. So what I'm going to do is go to KD Spy, and we're going to see what the results are that come up with this first to enter into our tracker. So you can see how this is now starting to bring the results. We wait for this to fully upload, and I've got the USA as the region. Ideally, we want 3 green dots. This one's got a red dot. But what I'd normally do here is click on that. Now what we're going to do is the average sales rank. So Death Planner. So we go to our tracker and we write Death Planner. Then the average sales rank for this book was we'll call it 127,000. So right, 127,000. It's in the USA. The number of books under 150 reviews and under 150 as a sales rank. So we go here. So we're looking at the number of books with under, let's go this one first, under 150 reviews. So we're going to stop it here, and under 150,000. So 1, 2, we'll call that 3, 4, 5, 6 books. 6 books there, which have 150 reviews or less, and has a sales rank of 150,000 or less. Now, why are we looking for that? Because we know we could potentially compete with books with under 150 reviews. So that's why we've got that. If the book had 2,000 reviews, really hard for us to be competitive with that. So that's why I'm looking for that. The average monthly earnings. So we're going to now go to Publisher Rocket. So we go to Publisher Rocket here, wait for this to load up. And we're going to do our keyword research. So let's go write Death Planner. And go get them Rocket. We're going under books. So we wait for this. Now what we want to do, we're under USA. We just click that. We can click that one. Don't do that one. We keep going down. Planner for Death. Death Planner Organizer. Death Planner Book. So you go and tick the appropriate ones. So you can see how I'm working through these. Piece of money, yep, so we do that one as well. Now what we need to do, so Death Planner, if you just had Death Planner, you could start writing those in here. There might be other ones that come up. So it might be Death Planner and Journal. So you can also go write Death Planner and Journal. And it's simply adding, so you might need to go back to KD Spy and put that into the actual search when you do Death Planner and Journal. So you might need to make that adjustment and then go to KD Spy and do the same as what you did with just the word of Death Planner. So you'd add the details in there. So we're working through it. Now Death Planner has an average monthly earnings of, we'll call it 5,500. So 5,500. And if you want to, you can make sure that that's in the dollars. Estimated Amazon searches. So estimated, so 1413. 1413. And competitive score was 67. So we go 67. Now, when we're looking at this, you need to keep working through each of these keywords. Now, you might get more keywords that pop up for you on the left-hand side here, and then you can explore those when you do go to Amazon. And remember to always use incognito mode when you're using Amazon, just so previous search results don't get mixed up with other research results you've been doing, or you get shown books that you've previously been looking for. That's why we use incognito. So what you need to do between both Publisher Rocket and KD Spy, you use this data to then add that information to the tracker. So we'll just look at Death Planner and Journal as one final one. So Death Planner and Journal, I didn't get to see the results there. So what we're going to do is go reviews, and we're looking for under 150 reviews, and we're also looking for the number of sales rank under 150. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. 6 books there. The average sales rank for that keyword was 688. What I sometimes do though, if we go to sales rank, I get rid of the bottom 3 because they're ones, we call them outliers, where they might be books that have used those keywords, but they're terrible books and they shouldn't really be included in the data because they could just ruin the whole data set based on those top 3. So I had 275,000 for that one. Enter that in there. We're doing USA. And we've got average monthly earning potential. So we need to ensure we write that into here. So we go new search, type that in, go get 'em Rocket, wait for this to load up. And you can see just one came up there. So we've got 903 for the searches, which is just here. Then we're looking for the average earnings, which was average earnings 4,200. And then finally, what's the actual competitive score? We got 40 right there, so it's green. So once you've done your niche research, you're pulling the data from both KD Spy and Publisher Rocket. There might be some discrepancies between the two, but overall, we're just looking for green right. So this book here, that gets a green. So we go and we highlight it. Don't worry about that one. Ideally, 5 or more books. We got the green light there. More than $1,000, it gets a green light there. So higher the better. That's still going to be green. And then we've got a yellow, which is sort of, closely meets it, but it's not, I guess the competition is relatively high. You just need to keep working through this list. Find the keywords, hopefully, they get more green than not. This top one probably meets our criteria. If we could get that to a green level, that's what we're really looking for. And you can see how I've got the color codes like a traffic light down below. So you can keep working through that. If you wanted to, you can add different keywords here. You can do your searches, but it really is a great tracker that you can use to identify those books that you should be looking at creating. Now, if you haven't got any of these software platforms, you're welcome to use my link. If you clicked on the link here, it would take you to this just here on my website, and that will go through why using Publisher Rocket is great. And also, if you purchase it, you then get the free course. So you click on here, Publisher Rocket in partnership with them have created this landing page specifically and exclusively for me. So you just complete your details here and then you go through and do that. That's if you don't have Publisher Rocket. It's going to be the same with KD Spy. So I hope that you find this tracker really helpful. Go to my website, download it, and it'll be yours to be able to use. So hopefully that gives you some good details about how to use the niche tracker with both KD Spy and Publisher Rocket. So there you have how to use the tracker correctly. Remember, if you do want to download that tracker for free, just simply go to my website, globalselfpublishing.com/resources, and it will be there for you to download. I do hope that you've enjoyed this video. Remember, if you have enjoyed it, it really helps if you give me a thumbs up, make a comment or ask a question, and I look forward to helping you out with any future videos that I create. So until then, goodbye.